Welcome to Astana Times Now. I am your host, Amir Haidar. In this special broadcast, we'll look at the 5th Astana Club meeting in the Kazakh capital, exploring some of the biggest challenges the world and the Eurasian region face. Let's get started. Senior international statesmen, including former presidents and prime ministers, as well as prominent political scientists and experts, gathered in Nur-Sultan November 11 for the 5th annual Astana Club meeting. The forum traditionally discusses the current affairs and politics of the greater Eurasian continent, including trade wars, the global technology race, and nuclear disarmament.
The opening session of the forum was preceded by the presentation of the Top 10 Risks for Eurasia report. The report outlines key risks Eurasia faces, including the outcome of the 2020 election in the United States, the possibility of a global economic recession, and escalating trade wars between the United States and China. Security issues such as a potential military campaign against Iran, a nuclear crisis on the Korean Peninsula, and a new surge in terrorism are also among the key risks that Eurasia might have to weather in 2020. Facing these challenges will require a greater political will for cooperation.
So there's a number of destabilizing, discomforting factors in world politics. And I think that the core problem is that at a time when we face more problems requiring a deeper and a wider cooperation than ever before, an unprecedented need for cooperation on the global level, we also see a declining appetite for cooperation among some of the great powers and the leaders of the world. So this is the challenge we face at the moment.
Global security issues are being exacerbated by rapid technological development. Cyber attacks and a surge of online terrorism also require increased dialogue and cooperation.
New types of terrorism use the latest technologies and science, and this could become even more dangerous. Because today there are certain developments that allow for the creation of makeshift nuclear weapons. This is very dangerous, and nothing can prevent it but humanity united together. No big state or military machine could do it alone.
Kazakhstan's first president Nur-Sultan noted that the growing connectivity of the Eurasian megacontinent is opening up new opportunities for development. However, open and honest dialogue is needed to bypass existing risks. Kazakhstan is ready to serve as a bridge for cooperation.
Kazakhstan plays a crucial role in opinion making in Central Asia. It also has a future of being a kind of connection between Europe and China, defending market economy, defending peace, defending rules-based multilateralism. So I expect to have good exchanges here in Kazakhstan.
Building on its experience in peace-building and nuclear disarmament, Kazakhstan also proposed creating a global alliance of leaders for a nuclear weapons-free world to promote the nuclear disarmament and non-proliferation agenda. The security situation is becoming more challenging with the recent dissolution of the Intermediate-Range Nuclear Forces Treaty.
We are talking about a serious regression and erosion of trust. Now, as far as the vision is concerned, there are two elements which I would like to mention. First, it's very important that no new missiles are actually deployed. So non-deployment is number one. And number two, it would be important to start some kind of an informal process to deal with this situation. I don't think that the level of trust, which, as I said, was eroding, allows for serious negotiations at this point. But informal processes are possible.
Experts note that platforms like the Astana Club have proved important in addressing global risks, encouraging openness for discussion, and facilitating the sharing of information.
What we are less clear about is how to move forward, about how to make solutions. For that, you need to bring together all the time and repeatedly the best minds and the most open minds with experience and knowledge and wisdom, and get people talking. Because only out of discussion and exchange of ideas, including disagreement, will come positive and creative ideas for how to move forward. So I think that the Astana Club, because of who it attracts, and perhaps also because of being in Central Asia, in a sense what you could call a meeting point of some of the world problems I'm talking about. I think the Astana Club has a particularly significant part to play in this continuing conversation, this continuing discussion. You should never assume that all solutions will come out in one place, in one forum. But this is, I think, a very important part of constructing a new way forward in world affairs.
Thank you for watching Astana Times Now. Stay tuned and we'll see you next week with the latest in Kazakh news.